The first famous Ravensburger never worked for the company. He died in 1852 when Otto Robert Meyer was born. But his ideas have had a lasting impact on Ravensburger. Friedrich Froebel, one of the most influential educators of his age. He recognized the importance of games and helping children to understand the world. His guiding principle was learning by doing. He developed toys for children's heads, hands, and hearts. The young Otto Meyer was inspired by the ideas of Froebel during his education and on his travels. In 1883, he founded a publishing house by signing his first contract with an author. Excellent quality, finely crafted material and modern themes, his games had to meet these requirements. The first was called Journey Around the World, based on Jules Verne's bestseller Around the World in 80 Days. The game was made to the highest standards, following his only the best will do principle. He overcame the disadvantage of a provincial location by advertising and marketing. He employed one of Germany's first traveling sales representatives in the publishing industry. Otto Meyer knew how to combine business acumen and a desire for quality. When he died in 1925, the company was flourishing. After Otto Meyer's death, his sons, Otto, Karl and Eugen Meyer, managed the publishing house together. This new generation changed the appearance of the products. Historicism and Art Nouveau gave way to clear, simple forms. Froebel's guiding principle, learning by doing, was still valid, and there was a new focus on manual and artistic skills. Apart from an extensive range of educational toys and handicraft products, large and elaborately designed handicraft reference books became the most important cornerstone of sales. The founder's grandchild, Otto Julius Meyer, took over the company in 1952, and his cousin, Dorothee Hess Meyer, joined him in 1959. Then a period of reorientation began. The 1960s brought new ideas from the USA, and products were developed that are widely considered classics today. While books had always accounted for the majority of sales, games now gained the upper hand. In the 1960s, the first paperbacks for young children and teenagers were produced, as well as a new generation of children's books with many pictures and little text. The importance of a uniform logo was also recognized. In 1974, the blue triangle became the company's trademark. In addition to their publishing work, the company's third generation of directors achieved prominence in other areas. Otto Julius Meyer became president of the Regional Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Dorothee Hess Meyer was director of the German Book Trade Association. There are other important Ravensburgers, the many minds and hands of employees, who have made a lasting contribution to the company's success. At first, there were only a selected few. Today, there are 1,490 working to maintain this success with their hard work, enthusiasm, and creativity. They deserve our thanks more than anyone. A noteworthy Ravensburger, in the figurative sense, is also the town of Ravensburg. This is where the company has grown and where it still has its head office. In 1962, after some 80 years in central Ravensburg, the company embarked on a new chapter in its history, in the industrial estate of southern Ravensburg. Initially, production plants were built, which was followed in 1992 by a new building for the publishing house. Amongst the many thousands of products that have been created in the company's history, a few memorable Ravensburgers stand out. Tang Dien Hoot, launched in 1927 in the new objectivity style, which has sold over 26 million copies to date. But with annual sales of 1.2 million, the company's greatest success has been Memory. The game, launched in 1959, has been a registered trademark since 1972 and now stands for Ravensburger like no other product. Consequently, Memory is frequently used for More Time for Children campaigns. In a 2003 sermon, one priest called the poster a work of advertising art of great depth. Naturally, there are also well-known Ravensburger books. There are classics for the very young, picture books. The first picture book was published in 1902. After 1945, new modern graphics created a new style of illustration. In the 70s, books imparting knowledge and teaching social skills grew in importance. The heyday of illustrated reference books began. For example, the Vimmel picture book series. The reference book series Wieso, Weshalb, Warum has been answering children's questions since 1998 using affectionately crafted illustrations and stimulating hands-on elements. Today, it is Germany's most successful children's book series. The most important factor here, children love these books. The first famous Ravensburger would have enjoyed these books, which are designed for children's heads, hands and hearts. Otto Meyer would have certainly liked them too.